Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here to the NMNTS Monday Night Thunder Series for round one of the hunt from New Hampshire Motor Speedway. We will be running 175 laps. We have 8 drivers tonight who will be running in the hunt. The number 7 of Tyler Justice, the number 19 of Mike Bruno, 34 of Ryan Broderick, David Levine, and the number 59, the 89 also of Spence Thompson, 85 of Derek Lindgren, the 2 of BJ Hargrove, and the 81 of Andrew Cardinale. I am Tom Vanas with No Breaks TV up in the booth with Dewey Lorzell. Dewey, looks like we're going to have quite a bit of fun tonight in this pretty exciting race in the open race of the hunt.
Definitely looking forward to a good evening, as all these guys are hungry to get this going here in the hunt. And as they come out to qualify, they will be the last 8 trucks to enter the racing surface. And we have Michael Redding up here in the booth with us, and he will be announcing each one of these drivers, giving you a little bit of a background on all of them before they take their qualifying laps around New Hampshire.
Right now, so far on the track, Dewey, you've had 2 drivers go through and qualify. That's the number 27 of Chase Stewart. He's currently second quickest with a 31.96. And John Barron in the number 69 truck is currently quick time with a 31.87.
Now on the racing surface, first out in the 62 Under Armour No Brakes TV HRL Motorsports truck. That's a Chevy Silverado. That's David Heiza.
David Heiza's been gone for a little while, ladies and gentlemen. This is the second race back here after a couple weeks. He's taking care of some personal time off. That being said, he's just picking up the green flag now and on into turn 1. As he comes down out of into turn 3 at about 120 miles per hour. He's backing her up now, coming in at 110 across the start-finish line. His first lap will be a 31.677, good enough for a quick time.
Craig Learman coming out of turn number 4. He's taking the white flag here. Craig comes across 31.567. That'll put him to quick time.
Now coming on the track, ladies and gentlemen, is the number 75 of Terry Mason. He'll be running in a Silverado this evening. Looks like he's carrying the Project 9 line on his hood this evening, ladies and gentlemen. As he comes out in the backstretch in his warm-up lap, he'll be coming around out of turn 3 and 4 here momentarily to pick up the green flag for his first lap of green flag racing, ladies and gentlemen.
Joining him on the racing surface, that'll be the 72 of Kenneth Younts. He is in the pink Summer's Eve truck here this evening.
Coming into turn 3 at about 118 miles per hour is the 75 Silverado Project 9 truck of Terry Mason. He'll be coming out of turn 4 on the exit here, coming up the track and coming across the start-finish line. Pick up the white flag for his second lap of qualifying, with his first lap being 31.501, good enough for second quickest.
Kenneth Younts now quick time, 31.326, coming around for his second lap now.
flag 75.
Terry Mason in the 75 completes his second lap. Looks like he's going to end up finishing with the 31.501, good enough for third quickest.
Kenneth Young's second lap, 31.971, a little bit slower, but he'll hold on to quick time for now.
Now coming onto the track in the Pokemon Chevy Silverado, the number 11 of Blake Falone, ladies and gentlemen. He'll be coming around on his warm-up lap. He comes off the backstretch here, entering turn 3. He'll come around out of turn 4 and pick up the green flag for his first qualifying lap.
77 of Cody West also joining him on the racetrack. That's a bare bones truck sponsor here all over the truck there.
Looked like we had a little bit of
driver. He's the guy to call.
Looked like we had a little bit of problem by the 11. He kind of came out of turn 4 and got a little bit loose and slid up into the wall, so he's down completing his last lap, and we got another car qualifying on the track right behind him.
Cody West tags the wall coming out of turn number 2. Both of these drivers struggling a little bit here in qualifying.
Now getting ready to come out on the track in the BA Graphics, number 59 of Michael Evil Knievel Redding.
Cody West looping it out of turn number 2. That'll end his qualifying attempt. He will get no time here this evening at New Hampshire.
And now coming on the track, BA Graphics Toyota Tundra number 59 of Michael Redding, also known on these parts as Evil Knievel of the NMNTS series.
He'll be joined by last night's winner in the ARCA series in the 00 this evening. That is Gordon Larson Jr. in the DuPont NBTV HRL Motorsports Chevy Silverado.
On board right now with 59 of Michael Redding. He takes the green flag. He heads into turn 1 at about 117 miles per hour. He's carrying about 99 miles through the corner coming on that exit. Flying down the back stretch is the number 59 of Mike Redding, diving and into turn 3, and he'll be coming across the start-finish line to pick up the white flag for his second lap of qualifying.
Gordon Larson Jr. loose out of turn 2, tags the wall. He's going to try and salvage his second lap here if possible.
Michael Redding in the number 59 was able to pick up quick time with a 31.267 on his first lap. '59 completes his second lap just a tick slower, so his first lap will be the quickest. We remain on top of the pile right now at 31.267. That's the 59 and Michael Redding, the BA Graphics Toyota Tundra.
Gordon Larson Jr. able to salvage lap number 2 with a 31.889. That is 8th quick. Definitely not what he was looking for, but he'll take what he can get with a damaged truck here in qualifying.
Now coming out on the track, racing out of the Northwest is Corey Walters in the number 28 Texaco Haviland Chevy Silverado.
He'll be joined by the number 9 truck. That's Jackson Allen. Got dirt on the hood. Make sure to check him out. Salty Broccoli. That's on YouTube, of course. He hasn't been around here in a couple weeks. Picked up victory. We'll see what Jackson can get rolling here tonight in New Hampshire.
Corey Walters in 28 Texaco Havel and Silverado just came through, picked up the green flags. He's exiting turn 2, coming down the backstretch. Picking up pretty good amount of speed. He'll dive her into turn 3 at 149 miles per hour, ladies and gentlemen. He'll hold it through the middle of the turn and come off the exit. Get back to the throttle hard as he races back to the start-finish line to complete his first lap of qualifying. And that will be a 31.310, what's good enough for second quickest.
Jackson Allen comes across, picks up quick time, 31.155 for Salty Broccoli here, and he's going to try and improve here on lap number 2. First lap quicker for both drivers here. Jackson Allen will remain in the number 1 position as the next 2 trucks getting ready to roll.
So like right now coming on the track, ladies and gentlemen, the Oil Can Hancock's Quality Goods, number 88, Bradley P. Wilson. It gives me a good opportunity during his warm-up lap here on the race around to pick up the green flag. One of our primary sponsors week in, week out has been Oil Can Hancock's Quality Goods. Go take a look at them when you get a chance at www.oilcanhancocks.com.
He's joined on the track by the 114 of Jared Beasley, as Jared's coming through turns 3 and 4 to pick up the white flag of his qualifying attempt. Right now, that is quick time for the 114 of Jared Beasley, 31.039, currently top of the board.
Good enough for second quickest is the 88 of Bradley Wilson with a 31.115 in his first lap as he drives her down into turn 1, gets a little squirrely off of turn 2. He gathers her back up as he's making his run around.
Jared Beasley's first lap is quicker right now. 31.039 is quick time.
And the 88 will maintain with the 31.115, good enough for second quickest, ladies and gentlemen. Now, what you are about to see is we're going to line up the 8 drivers in the hunt, and we are getting ready here to turn it over to Mr. Michael Redding, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, guys. All right, first up to qualify, coming in the 8th position in the chase with 3,000 points. Out of Los Lunas, New Mexico, driver the number 85, Zach Lindgren. He'll come in with 21 starts, 0 wins, 4 top 5s, 13 top 10s. Coming in 7th, starting in the chase, driver the number 2, out of Elkhart, Indiana. It'll be DJ Hargrove. He'll come in with 23 starts, 0 wins, 2 top 5s, 10 top 10s, and will have 3,000 points. Coming in, number 6, starting in the hunt, the driver out of Muskegon, Michigan. Driver the number 89, WFO, Spence Thompson. He'll come in with 19 starts, 1 win, 11 top 5s, 14 top 10s, and will have 3,001 points. Coming in 5th, starting in the chase, out of Bullhead City, Arizona. Driver the number 81, DLR Motorsports, Andrew Carnelli. He'll come in with 20 starts, 1 win, 5 top 5s, 9 top 10s, and will have 3,001 points. Coming in at fourth, but not with us tonight, out of Highland, Illinois, owner of DLR Racing, David Levine in the 59. He'll come in with 22 starts, 2 wins, 3 top 5s, 12 top 10s, and 3,002 points. Coming in tonight, starting the chase in third, driver the number 32 RHM, out of Wayne, Pennsylvania, Mark Broderick. He'll start the chase with a hunt with 22 starts, 2 wins, 5 top 5s, 10 top 10s, and 3,002 points. Coming in number 2 into the hunt, out of Pittsfield, Massachusetts, driver the number 19 MR Motorsports, Mike Bruno. He'll come in with 23 starts, 3 wins, 14 top 5s, 15 top 10s, and we'll have 3,003 points. Now, your number 1 driver in the hunt, out of Odenville, Alabama, driver of the MR Motorsports, number 7, Tyler Justice. He'll come in with 18 starts, 7 wins, 13 top 5s, and 14 top 10s, and we'll start with 3,006 points. These are your hunt drivers. Congratulations, guys. There you have it, the top 8.
Definitely want to say big thank you, Michael, for, doing all the research on all these guys and getting those stats. Definitely a pretty cool deal here. And all these guys ready to go. Michael Redding as well. You're ready to go. I know you're racing here tonight. So good luck. And hopefully we'll be talking to you a little later this evening, Mr. Evil Knievel.
All right. Well, I appreciate y'all giving me the opportunity to come up here and do that. I shared it with the drivers as well. And, yeah, hopefully we'll be up here talking to you after it.
All right, now the 85, Zach Lindgren on track, taking his qualifying time.
Zach Lindgren running in My Little Pony, the movie Chevy Silverado in the number 85 in some pretty bright purple and yellow colors. You'll see that yellow-green stripe on the spoiler of these boys and on the splitter, ladies and gentlemen, and across the other parts of the car, which is indicating they are members of the 8 cars in the hunt for tonight's championship. Zach Lindgren's first lap will be a 31 with an 098, good enough for second quickest. He comes off the backstretch in the second lap, dives her into turn 3. He'll be coming out of turn 4 here in a second, crossing that green flag stripe again, ladies and gentlemen. See if he's able to improve on his current time of 31.098. He does maintain with the 31.089, or excuse me, a 31.098. Second quickest. He would be starting from the second part.
Next out on the racing surface in the number 2 Silverado tonight, that is DJ Hardgrove. TJ comes across to pick up the white flag on his first lap here. He clocks in 5th quick. 31.247. Needs to improve a little bit if he wants quick time here tonight.
Yeah, he's really getting after it, dude. You can hear him downshifting in the corner, so he's doing everything he can to get a little bit more momentum coming off the corners, put in a quicker time.
Gets in a little bit too high in 3 and 4, probably a little bit higher than he wanted to be. Second lap is slower, so right now he is 5th quick, 31.247.
Now coming on the track, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Spence Thompson in the American Revolutionary Chevy Silverado, number 89 this evening. He'll come around to the backstretch, get started on his warm-up lap, and he'll be coming by the flag stand next time to start his green flag qualifying run. Spence Thompson, the 89, crosses start-finish line at 143 miles an hour, dives her down into turn 1, brings her down to about 97, 96 miles an hour through the center, and quickly back on the throttle on exit, flying down the backstretch. In practice, Spence was 6th quickest with a 31.134. If he's able to improve on that, that'll get him a very solid starting spot, ladies and gentlemen. Spence Thompson's first lap is a 31.098. Good enough for second quickest so far on the board, ladies and gentlemen. That is an improvement over his practice time. And his second lap is a 31.216. So his first lap of 31.098 will stand, and that will leave him second quickest at this time, ladies and gentlemen. That is Spence Thompson, the 89 American Revolutionary Clothing Silverado.
Next out in the TN Designs PSI TV Chevy Silverado, that's the number 21 of Andrew Cardinale. Practice time 31.223. He's going to need to improve by quite a bit if he wants to take quick time away from Jared Beasley, currently 31.039. First lap quick time for Andrew Cardinale. That is a 31.036. Collects the wall there in lap number 2, so the first lap will be the official one, 31.036 for the 21 of Andrew Cardinale.
Now coming on the track, ladies and gentlemen, the number 34 Tide Machine Silverado, Ryan Broderick. He comes around off the backstretch, dives her into turn 3, picking up speed on turn 4, go across start-finish line. He will start his green flag qualifying lap, the first race of the hunt. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, in practice, he ran a 30 with a 9.49. If he's able to get anywhere near that number, below 31, that should be good enough for quick time. 34, Ryan Broderick's first time is a 30 with a 9.55. That is good enough for quick time, ladies and gentlemen. He sits atop the crowd for the first pole of the hunt so far. We've just got one or two more drivers left to go. And his second lap will increase to a 31.052, so he will maintain a 30.955, good enough for quick time.
Next out, another one of those SimSpec PC Tower drivers. In the number 19, this is Mike Bruno. Mike's been very fast all season long, looking to try and carry that momentum here in the hunt, along with his counterpart, the 7 of Tyler Justice. Those two driving for SimSpec PC Towers. Mike comes across to take the green flag, and again, Kenneth Yontz and John Barron, the owners of SimSpec PC Towers. Make sure to check them out, www.simspec.com. First of 2 laps for the 19 of Mike Bruno. He's going to come across the stripe, clock in 31.316. Needs to improve here on lap number 2 if he wants to try and get quick time. Right now, he is 11th quick. Checker flag waving for the 19 of Mike Bruno. He's going to come across on his second lap. A little bit slower, 31.672. Right now, 11th quick for the 19.
Now coming onto the track, ladies and gentlemen, is the number 7 of Tyler Justice, the sister truck to Mike Bruno in the SimSpec PC Tower stables. He's running the number of Silverado this evening. So he rips out onto the backstretch. Picking up his pace. He'll be coming out of turn 4 here momentarily. Charging for the start-finish line to start his first green flag run of the hunt. Tyler Justice is able to get it up to 151 miles per hour, diving it into turn 1. He holds it about 1 groove above the yellow finish coming out of the turn. Gets back up to the wall under throttle and charges down the backstretch, ladies and gentlemen. He's got to beat a 30.955 in his first lap to take over quick time. His first lap is a 30 with a 7.54, ladies and gentlemen. That is a full 0.2 quicker than his fastest practice time as well. Ladies and gentlemen, that'll do it for qualifying this evening. Our BA Graphics Pole Award winner is the number 7 in the SimSpec PC Tower Silverado, Mr. Tyler Justice. We'll see if we can't catch up to him down in pit road here momentarily and get an interview with him and wish him some congratulations on winning that pole.
Here with the driver, the number 7 SimSpec PC Towers machine, Tyler. Another BA Graphics Pole Award. Congratulations. That was a pretty fast lap.
Thank you. Yeah, that was a really good lap. I hit all four corners pretty much perfect right there. And it's what we needed to do there in qualifying. But yeah, it's a hot, slick track, 101 degrees track temperature. I like it when it's real hot and slick to where you have to actually try to drive the car a little bit and slide it around and make something happen. But yeah, these first two races in this round is going to be real important to try to get a win for every Hunt driver because the third and final race of this round is Talladega. So going to be wanting to get a win to advance your way so you don't have to worry about Talladega because anything can happen there. No matter how good you are, you can always end up in a wreck there. So hopefully we can get a win tonight and advance ourselves on into the next round.
Yeah, Tyler, congratulations picking up that pole in the SimSpec PC Tower rig, a full 2/10 quicker on your qualifying time over your practice time. So you're obviously holding back a little bit in practice, not wanting to show everybody what you got. But that being said, you'll be starting from the pole, so you'll have that first opportunity into turn one, which in this track, it's tough to pass. So you should have a pretty good opportunity to lead quite a few laps to start it out.
Yes, sir. Track position is going to be king, so hopefully we can keep it up front and stay out of trouble and not get mixed up on some pit strategy so we don't find ourselves having to catch our way back up. But yeah, hopefully we can keep it up front and maybe park it in the victory lane.
Well, congratulations on that run. We look forward to possibly talking to you later after this race, and good luck in the first race of the hunt this evening. We'll be pulling for you up in the booth.
All right, I appreciate it, man.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. That'll wrap up qualifying tonight here in the Monday Night Thunder NMNTS Series, round one of the hunt at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. We will be going 175 laps in this 1.06 mile four-turn oval. Should be able to see some pretty tight, close racing this evening. Want to do some housekeeping quick and give a big shout out to some of our main sponsors that are on board with us each night in, night out. First and foremost, TN Designs and BA Graphics. Those guys do one heck of a job out there with these other racers, putting paints on their trucks when they can. Go take a look at them and find them on Facebook as well as in iRacing too. So the other two sponsors we want to talk about first and foremost will be Oil Can Hard Quality Hard Goods. Go check them out at www.oilcanhancocks.com. Again, that's Oil Can Hancocks Quality Goods. They have a pretty cool, neat little array of fragrances that they offer for the ladies and gentlemen out there. So when you get a chance to take a peek at their website, use the code THUNDER17 for your internet shopping. You get a little discount. That being said, our next sponsor we want to talk about is SimSpec PC Towers. They are specialists in building PC towers for anybody that's interested in the simulators, whether it's racing, farming, or flight. Go check them out at www.simspec.com. Ken Younts and John Barron do one heck of a job over there at SimSpec PC Towers. When you get a chance, take a look them up, and they can help you out whether you're on a budget or not. They got a pretty good array of different products that are available for you. That being said, Dewey, it looks like we're getting ready to go green here shortly. We should be clicking over in about 30 seconds. The cars will be getting out onto the track to grid up for our rolling green flag start.
Cars beginning to line up here on the front straightaway here at New Hampshire. 175 laps. First race of the hunt here at New Hampshire. They're going to line them up like this. Starting on the pole, as you heard from earlier, the 7 of Tyler Justice. To his outside, that's the 34 of Ryan Broderick. Row number 2, the 21 of Andrew Cardinale will be on the inside, and the 114 of Jared Beasley will be to his outside. Next row, starting in the 5th position, that is the 89 of Spence Thompson. And starting to his outside, that is the 85 of Zach Lindgren. Scheduled to start in the 7th position here this evening is the 88 of Bradley Wilson. To his outside in the 9, that is Salty Broccoli Jackson Allen. Starting in the 9th position is the 2 of DJ Hardgrove, and to his outside, starting in the 10th position, the 59 of Evil Knievel Michael Redding.
Picking up in 11th position will be the number 28 of Corey Walters. In 12th will be 19 Mike Bruno for SimSpec PC Tower rig. 13th will be Kenneth Younce in the Summer's Eve rig. And 43 Craig Lerman in the No Breaks TV rig in 14th position. 15th will be Terry Mason on his outside. In the 16th position will be the number 62 of David Heiza. 17th position will be the number 11 of Blake Falone. In 18th will be the 69 John Barron. 19th will be the 00 of Gordon Larson Jr., last night's ARCA Series winner. Outside him in the 20th position will be the number 27 of Chase Stewart. Going off 21st will be the 17 of Alan Westman. Derek Robinson in the 818 will go going off 22nd. Jake Little in the 41, 23rd. Jason Alexander in the 5 will be going off 25th. 23 of Jason Burgess, 26th. 77 Cody West, 27th. Billy Hargrove in the number 22 will be going off 28th.
Pace car looking to pull in here as Tyler Justice and Ryan Broderick will lead the field to green here for the first race of the hunt at New Hampshire. And they're rolling out of turn number 4. The pace car is in. They're looking for the green flag. And green is out, and we're underway at New Hampshire. Tyler Justice will lead lap number 1. Andrew Cardinale currently in 2nd. Had a good start at that race. Ryan Broderick in 3rd. We have a battle for 4th between Spence Thompson and Jared Beasley, as Jared Beasley is trying to play hunt spoiler here tonight. He's the only car out of the top 6 who is not in the hunt. Jared Beasley way high in turns 3 and 4. And Spence is going to be able to get by him, and Zach Lindgren is going to try and get by him as well.
So like right now we got a little battle between the 43 and the 62 here coming out of turn 2, Dewey. Looks like David Heitz is going to be able to get underneath Craig Lerman in the 43 and take away that position going into turn 3.
Jackson Allen now looking to the inside of 114. Jared Beasley going to have to pull in behind him here, as Jared Beasley is starting to go backwards. And he falls back down in line.
Now we got a little battle going on side by side back here, Dewey, with Michael Redding and the number 43 of Craig Lerman. Michael Redding down on the bottom. Craig Lerman trying to hold his position on top. As Michael Redding dives to the bottom going into turn 3 and is able to take away that position from the 43 of Ken Craig Lerman as well, and that will open up the door for the 72 of Ken Yells to come back down. Oh, and we have a spinner on the backstretch, number 59 of Michael Redding.
Looks like the 59 just gets loose off of turn number 2 and loops it around, avoids contact with the wall. That'll bring out our first caution here this evening in New Hampshire.
I'll be interested to see Dewey this time by. If these drivers come out, they've gone green now for 6 laps. It'd be interesting to see if any of the leaders will decide to jump on pit road for a quick early pit stop.
The split decision. Tyler Justice did come down. Andrew Cardinale, Ryan Broderick, Zach Lindgren, Bradley Wilson did not. Most rest of the field is on pit road as well.
Well, dude, that should add some excitement to the rest of this race. Definitely mixing up the pit strategies. As you had your leader go off, you had a few guys stay out. So it'll be interesting to see these top 6 drivers that stayed out, 5 drivers, how long their tires are going to hold up against the fresh tires here at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. It'll be interesting to see if the 7 of Tyler Justice is able to get back to the front quickly, or is he going to sit back and save his equipment to see what happens and potentially wait for the next caution and those cars in front of him to pit.
Tyler was the first car off of pit road. Jackson Allen right behind him. Spence Thompson followed them out of pit road. And they're followed by Mike Bruno and David Iso. So your new top 5, the 21 of Andrew Cardinale is now your race leader. Ryan Broderick will restart in second. Third will be the 85 Zach Lindgren. To his outside, that is the 88 of Bradley Wilson. Tyler Justice does round out your top 5. And that was a caution. The 7 of Tyler Justice did not want to see. He had over a second lead when the caution flag came out.
And the caution lights are out on the pace car, Dewey. Looks like these guys will be stacking them up 2 by 2. Next time by, we will be going back to green flag racing here at the New Hampshire Motor Speedway in round 1 of the hunt.
Andrew Cardinale, Ryan Broderick on the front row to lead you back to the green flag. The restart lies on the 21 of Andrew Cardinale. As soon as the pace car pulls in and is on pit road, he is free to restart the race at any time. Pace car pulls into pit road. And we're back underway in New Hampshire. Battle for the lead is on right now. Andrew Cardinale on the outside, Ryan Broderick on the inside. Zach Linger going to try and make his presence felt. Here comes Jackson Allen and the 7 of Tyler Justice. Jackson gets a great run down the back straightaway through turns 3 and 4, and he will put himself in the second position as Ryan Broderick takes over the point.
Seems to be definitely doing the middle line and outside is definitely
77 Cody West spinning off of turn number 2. He keeps his truck rolling. It has massive damage. He's made contact with the inside wall. We stay green. Ryan Broderick able to hold off the charge from the 9 of Jackson Allen. Right now, the 7 of Tyler Justice is underneath the 21 of Andrew Cardinale. That battle is for third. Right behind them, Zach Lindgren and Mike Bruno were duking it out, but Lindgren gets the advantage coming off of turn 4.
Seems to be one thing we're seeing here tonight, Dewey, is a lot of give and take by these drivers. Which should be a good pattern for success for both these guys out here. I think here you realize they can't win the race in the first 20 laps, and we've got 160 to go next time by. That being said, there's going to be a few drivers that are going to be able to pass when they get an opportunity to do and try to get back to the front as quick as possible. Wow, the 85 of Zach Lindgren gets into the corner a little bit loose, throws his right rear out, is able to gather it up and save it. He will lose a little bit of momentum. That opens the door for the number 19.
Seems the pit strategy not working out too well, as a lot of the drivers who stayed out not really at a disadvantage, as the 7 of Tyler Justice is stuck behind the 21 of Andrew Cardinale. He cannot make the bottom work to get by for that third position. He is there, but the 21 able to fight him off on the high side.
Definitely the biggest mover we've had so far of the race, Dewey, is the number 12 of Mike Bruto and the number 8 of Salta Broccoli, Jackson Allen. They both moved up 7 spots for Mike Bruno since the start of this race, and 6 spots for Jackson Allen, currently running second in the number 9 truck.
Tyler Justice again pulls door to door with 21. Andrew Cardinale in 3 and 4. Andrew gets the advantage coming off the high side. Tyler Justice not going away, just cannot get the momentum to get by the 21 and pick up the third position. Tyler Justice working hard on Andrew Cardinale right now, trying anything he can to get around the 21, pick up the 3rd position. You heard from Tyler in the interview after he won the pole award. He definitely wants to try and win this race or next week and not have to rely on winning at Talladega.
Just like we see it here in the big series, Dewey, these guys go through, they win, they're on to the next round. So after the end of this round, I think we should have, I think it's 2 drivers left, or excuse me, 4 drivers left in the hunt.
The 7 of Tyler Justice, definitely the faster of the 2 trucks here, but Andrew Cardinale doing a great job at keeping him at bay. But the leaders are not really running away from these 2 as they battle for 3rd position.
It's like right now, Dewey, the number 7 of Tyler Justice dives to the bottom underneath the 21 after giving him a shot out of turn 4 last time by. So he'll be coming in and he takes position away and move into 3rd place.
Ryan Broderick is still your leader. Jackson Allen running in 2nd position. Tyler Justice up to 3rd. Andrew Cardinale back to 4th. And Zach Lindgren is still running in the 5th position. We talked about some of the bigger movers of the race. Right now, the biggest loser of the race is Jared Beasley in the 114. Started in the 4th position, has fallen all the way back to 15th. Not sure if there is an issue with the 114 truck or if he's just been falling backwards here around New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Or maybe it's a strategy play. Not too sure. Have to keep an eye on the 114 of Jared Beasley. Right now, the 9 of Jackson Allen has a mirror full of the number 7 of Tyler Justice. As Tyler right up to his bumper here. Jackson pulls down to the inside. Tyler's going to try and take the outside here, heading into turns 1 and 2. They are door to door. See if the 7 can get by Jackson Allen and try and run down the leader of Ryan Broderick. Tyler Justice does complete the pass, puts himself into the 2nd position, and now he is just over half a second behind the 34 of Ryan Broderick.
Next time by, it'll come up on 20 green flag laps since the 34, our leader, is pitted. So those 6 extra laps of tires may be helping the 7 Tyler Justice move through this field after restarting in 6th position.
Tyler Justice takes the lead out of turn 4 and puts himself back in front of this race. And now he looks to try and open up a gap as he had before the last yellow flew over the 34 and the rest of the field. Right now, everybody really getting into a good groove here, mainly single file, passing whenever they need to, whenever they have to. As Tyler Justice getting ready to come up on the 59 of Michael Redding to put him 1 lap down.
Right now, doing good seems to be the number 11 car. Blake Falone has been moving his way through the field pretty decently. He started this race in 17th. He's got himself inside the top 10 up to 9th. Still 7-second back of our leader, but the next car in front of him is just 1.2 seconds in front. That'll give him an opportunity to go try to run him down and pick up 8th place.
Jackson Allen almost loses it at turn number 2, able to chase it down the racetrack, able to hold on. Still running in that 3rd position, but that's going to give Andrew Cardinale a chance to catch him. Andrew Cardinale almost loses it at turn number 4. Great driving by all these guys, as he was able to save that 21 truck, but he surrenders the position to the 85 of Zach Lindgren.
As we progress further along in this green flag run, it's going to be harder and harder for these trucks to get by some of these guys. You know, if they're competing for a position and they're holding their line through the center of the corner, it's going to be tough to pass. Some of these guys are going to have to get them on the exit, get back to it a little hard. Try to get through and pick up, get down underneath them, maybe going into one of these corners.
Still a pretty clear track ahead of your leader, the 7 of Tyler Justice, as he continues to open about a 10th or so every lap over Ryan Broderick. This time by the stripe, he opens up another 10th. He is up to 0.8 of a second over the 34 of Ryan Broderick. Jackson Allen loose off of turn number 2 again, but now the 85 of Zach Lindgren able to sneak by the 9 of Jackson Allen down the back straightaway. Now to put Zach Lindgren up to the 3rd position.
This time by Dewey, the leader will cross. We'll have 135 laps to go here of 175, so we have completed 40 so far. Pretty solid racing going on. Guys have gotten into a groove and pretty much running around single file and making the opportunity to pass when we get a chance. Type of track like New Hampshire, it'll be interesting to see what happens first. Do they run out of fuel, or do the tires go away and force them to pit a little bit early before they actually run out of fuel?
The 11 of Blake Falone has got the 19 of Mike Bruno. That is for the 8th position, as Blake Falone has really done a good job of working through the field here this evening. He just now needs to find a way around the number 19 SimSpec PC Towers machine of Mike Bruno. Andrew Cardinale, meanwhile, able to get by the 9 of Jackson Allen. That'll put Andrew up for the 4th position.
Just as that was going on, Dewey, we had a little battle going on back here between Jared Beasley and the number 114 and the number 17 of Alan Weston and the Benelli No Brakes TV truck. But Alan Weston was able to hang on to that position as he bowls up there up alongside of his fellow HRL Motorsports teammate, David Heiza. As he drops to the bottom, tries to make,
Alan Westman turned. Just as you were talking about him, he got turned by Jared Beasley and collects Kenneth Yonts and Corey Walters. I don't know if we'd call that good or bad timing there, Tom.
Well, I'm sure there's probably quite a few trucks out there right now that were dying for a pit stop. We had a pretty long green flag run. That being said, tough break here. We'll have to take a look at this one and see what happened, but it looked like
our second caution flag of the evening. And I imagine we will see every single driver come down pit road. A lot of these guys slipping and sliding. Definitely some hard racing there between the 114 Jared Beasley, the 17 of Alan Westman. Too many trucks going for not enough real estate.
That's exactly what it was, dude. You couldn't say anything but that. Just bad timing, bad positioning for both drivers. Unfortunately, at 17, Alan Westman got the worst of that, getting spun around, but I'm sure he'll be able to get on pit road and get his truck fixed and come back out.
Ryan Broderick beats Tyler Justice off pit road. Zach Winger in 3rd, Jackson Allen 4th. And Andrew Cardinale will come out in the 5th position off of pit road.
Yeah, going back to look at that replay, Dewey, that was a tough break for the 17, but like we talked about, there was just too many trucks in one spot in one corner, too much real estate, and not enough room for these guys to get by each other. It looked like Alan Westman had a run going into the corner and was able to drop down just a little bit at the same time that the 114 of J.R. Beasley was making his turn into the bottom as well. They got together, and unfortunately the 17 got spun on that deal, and tough break for him, but he's a pretty solid driver. He'll get back out there and try to make his way back around up where he's running in the trucks for the rest of this race.
Lights are out on the pace car. Next time by, we will be getting back underway here at New Hampshire with Ryan Broderick and Tyler Justice leading the field back to green. Ryan Broderick will restart this race as soon as the pace car pulls into the pit area here. And the pace car is in, and the 34 is back on the gas, and we are back underway in New Hampshire. Jackson Allen in the wall off of turn number 2. Everybody trying to avoid the number 9. And we will stay green.
We are able to stay green, Dewey. He was able to hold it up there and stay out of trouble. These cars are able to dive underneath him, but that has just cost him several positions on the track. So that will drop him all the way back to 14th.
Right now, good battle for the lead. Ryan Broderick has it. Tyler Justice wants it. Zach Lindgren right there along with Andrew Cardinale.
As we look now back to 62 of David Heise, it drops down under the number 2 of DJ Hargrove, was able to pick up that position coming out of turn 2, and he'll get right up to the bumper of his teammate there. It looks like Craig Lerman in the 43 entering turn 3.
Right now, your top 5 basically remains the same. Ryan Broderick, Tyler Justice, Zach Lindgren, Andrew Cardinale, Spence Thompson. Blake Falone has worked his way all the way up into the 6th position. He is going to try and crack into the top 5. Needs to get around the 89 of Spence Thompson to do so. Blake Falone able to pull to the back bumper. The 89 is Spence Thompson, not able to complete the pass. He's going to fall back in line. Try and gain that momentum back up and try it again. This track is definitely tough to pass on so far here tonight. A pretty good battle shaping up front as well. The 34 of Ryan Broderick able to hold off the 7 of Tyler Justice so far, but the 7 seems to be the faster truck out of the two. He just cannot find a way around the 34 of Ryan Broderick.
Now doing with the 43 of Clegg Lerman in here in the No Brakes TV trucks. Had a pretty good run so far. He started out 14th. He's cracked the top 10. He's currently in 8th position, trying to run down number 19, Mike Bruno, for 7th. Some other big movers are definitely Blank Falone in the 11 truck. Started 17th. He's got his way up to 6th. Trying to get back to the number 89 of Spence Thompson in the American Revolutionary Clothing Silverado.
The front two trucks of Ryan Broderick and Tyler Justice about a second ahead of your third place truck, Zach Lindgren. Almost 2 seconds ahead of your fourth place truck, Andrew Cardinale, and almost 3 seconds ahead of Spence Thompson, who runs fifth, as Tyler Justice gets around the outside of Ryan Broderick in turns 1 and 2, and that'll put the 7 back to the point. Caution is out on the speedway. Looks like the 69 of John Barron spins coming out of turn number 4 to bring out the yellow. See if we have any takers on pit road here.
Imagine we'll probably see a couple. We've had about 12 laps since our last stop.
Seems like everybody but Zach Lindgren's going to come down pit road. They're nose to nose coming out of pit road. Looks like the 7 of Tyler Justice does win the race off pit road. Ryan Broderick in second. Looks like Blake Falone, the third one off pit road. Andrew Cardinale right behind him. A great stop for the 11 of Blake Falone. Advancing a couple more positions here at New Hampshire.
Yeah, dude, if these guys can't get them right away on the restarts, diving on the bottom and getting underneath some of these trucks, that's going to be the one of the biggest ways some of these guys can go out and pick up a few pit stops is on pit road for sure.
So the light should go out on the pace car here, and the next time by, we should be getting back underway here at New Hampshire. Zach Lindgren, Tyler Justice will restart this race, and Zach Lindgren does have control of the restart. Seems so far here this evening the outside lane has been the preferred lane. Pace car is back on pit road, and we're back underway here at New Hampshire. Tyler Justice going to try and use those new tires. Dive to the inside of the 85 of Zach Lindgren here to turns 1 and 2. They're side by side down the back straightaway. Tyler Justice with a great run as the caution flies once again. Seems the 00 of Gordon Larson Jr. and the 27 of Chase Stewart getting together. So now Zach Lindgren does come down pit road. I'm sure he did not want to see a caution so soon, as now he'll be shuffled way far behind from the leaders here, and that does not look good for his chances here in the hunt at New Hampshire.
One thing that should do for him tonight, Dewey, though, is we've still got 108 laps left in this race. So if he's able to make his way through the traffic the way he's been able to earlier tonight, he should be able to get back up there and pit with the leaders the next time we happen to pick up a caution or go through a green flag pit stop. So he does have some work to do, definitely to get back the lead. It should be pretty interesting to see how long it will take him to get back up there. Looks like when everything settles down for Zach Lindgren in the 85, he's going to be dropping back to the 16th starting position to get back Up the front, he's going to have quite a bit of moving to do. So bringing us back to the green, Tyler Justice in the number 7 will lead us off. Outside him in second, Ryan Broderick. Inside row 2, Blake Falone. Outside row 2 will be Spence Thompson. Mike Bruno will be inside row 3. Outside will be Andrew Cardinale the 4th. 7th position, Craig Lerman. And the 88 of Bradley Wilson in the Hancock Quality Goods rig will be in 8th. DJ Hargrove the Fisherman running the Berkeley Tri-Lane car tonight will be 9th. And Corey Walters will in the number 28 Texaco Avalon truck will restart in the 10th position.
The two strongest trucks of the evening, Tyler Justice and Ryan Broderick, have been out front since the beginning. We'll see who can get the advantage here on this restart. Tyler Justice will control the restart of this race as they come out at turn number 4. And the green is out. We're back underway here at New Hampshire, and Ryan Broderick did not get a good restart. Blake Falone gets by, and the 19 of Mike Bruno is now door-to-door with the 34. Mike Bruno with a great run down on the bottom. He gets by Blake Falone for second.
Back here in the back, we've almost got him 4 wide, 3 wide, going down the backstretch. A message for trouble back there, Dewey.
Chase Stewart, Billy Hargrove getting together, and that collects yet again the 72 of Kenneth Yontz. I have to say the 72 is having a pretty tough night here tonight. As you said, Tom, they were 3 wide coming out of turn 2. And that usually spells disaster. Mike Bruno had a heck of a restart. Put himself in the second position. As we said, the 34 Ryan Broderick had a not so good restart. He has fallen back to the 5th position, so I have to see if he can rebound here. He was running up front for most of the race so far.
Tough break for a few of those cars, Dewey. They got caught up in that mess. The 72 of Ken Younts and also the 00 Gordon Larson Jr. Just a tough break there, and also the cars on the bottom. It looks like Chase Stewart on the 27 is taking his car to the hauler. But unfortunately, the damage has been done, and we will be going back here green in the next 2 or 3 laps. So far, we have completed 73 of 175 laps, Dewey.
Next time by, the light should go out on the pace car. And a sight everybody should be used to seeing this season, Tyler Justice, Mike Bruno, SimSpec PC will lead you back to the green flag next time by. Through turns 3 and 4, Tyler Justice controls the restart. Mike Bruno had a heck of a run in the last restart, put himself from 5th to 2nd. We'll see if he can do it again and get ahead of his teammate in the 7, Tyler Justice. Pace car is in, and we are back underway. Green is out. Blake Flown gets in a little too hot and heavy. Gets contact with the 19 of Mike Bruno. They were 3 wide for 3rd. Everybody able to hold on here. That's going to put Ryan Broderick up to 3rd. Mike Bruno gets shuffled back to 4th, but he's under fire from Andrew Cardinale and Spence Thompson. Mike Bruno almost gets in the wall out of turn number 2. Andrew Cardinale has to shoot way to the inside down the back straightaway to avoid contact. A lot of aggressive driving going on right now, Tom, as Jackson Allen gets into the 43 a little bit.
Yeah, Dewey, it's getting pretty rammy back here. If these guys move up to the high side, it looks like he's going to get mired down on the bottom as the 28 goes by, and now it's 17 of Alan Westman. Look out now. We got one truck up into the wall on the backstretch. He maintains and comes out of his speed, but he's going to lose quite a bit of momentum and give up a couple positions to the 43 and the 28.
Well, that's the 88 of Bad Bradley Wilson. Had a good run going, able to fight his way almost to the top 5.
Looks like the 43 of Craig Lerman got a little bit of loose coming off the exit of that corner, and he's going to lose 2 positions to the number 9, Salton Broccoli, and the 88 of Bradley Wilson. He's going to be mired down on the bottom as he has the 114 of Jared Beasley coming to his bumper, and the 17 and the 85 passing on the high side.
Remember, Zach Lindgren came down to pit basically all by his lonesome, had to restart near the tail. He was trying to fight and claw his way back up to the front. Currently running in the 12th position right now, having a tough time getting by all these guys.
Ryan Broderick in the 34 truck coming out of the exit of that turn, got up and caught the wall. He's pushed high now. That allowed the 21 of Andrew Cardinale to get underneath him, as well as the 11 of Blake Falone. Ryan Broderick is currently dropping pretty severely, Dewey. He lost quite a bit of momentum there when he got into the wall off of that exit.
Well, Mike Bruno and Spence Thompson still door to door. And they have been battling hard for that 4th position. Neither one of them want to give it up right now. Mike Bruno looks to have the advantage on the high side here in 3 and 4 as he's going to finally clear the 89 of Spence Thompson. Seems like everybody finally starting to calm down here. That was one of the crazier restarts we've had here this evening at New Hampshire.
Oh, and Andrew Cardinale, he dives to the bottom of 11, and Blake Flown comes up and just kind of barely door slams him. Blake Flown holds on to control, but Andrew Cardinale is able to take that position away from him, Dewey.
Mike Bruno also trying to sneak by the 11 of Blake Falone on his inside. Not going to have enough turn 1 and 2. He's going to try it again in 3 and 4 as Mike Bruno is still to the inside of Blake Falone.
Yeah, we're seeing some pretty exciting racing on this restart, Dewey. A lot of patience, some guys rubbing, but you know what? That's part of the race on these short tracks. In these narrow corners, it's going to happen here and there, so as long as they don't get too carried away and punt somebody through the corner, that's different than actually rubbing and just kind of taking away a position.
Five of Jason Alexander slowing down on the infield here in 3 and 4. Not sure what's up with the 5. Seems to be making his way down pit road. Right now up front, it is the Tyler Justice Show. 3 seconds right now over Andrew Cardinale.
Meantime, Dewey, we've had an opportunity to have a few of these drivers move back up towards the front. You got the 17 of Alan Westman cracks top 10. He's a 9th. Jared Beasley's earned his way all the way back up inside the top 10 just as he gets loose. .114 of Jared Beasley's able to spin, hit the inside retaining fence, but keeps it going.
Does a little 360 off the inside wall, keeps it rolling, and we stay green here. But the 114 started in 4th, had to try and fight his way back up to the front, and unfortunately had a little contact with Alan Westman coming off the corner.
Watch it through that replay, ladies and gentlemen. Taking a look at that, I was on board with the 114 truck. He just got a little tight and pushed up upon exit. He got into the left rear, a little bit of the 17, but the 17 was holding his line pretty steady. The 114 of Jared Beasley just turned down to the bottom, tried to avoid wrecking the 17 at that point, and sacrificed his own rig.
Right now, Zach Lindgren to the inside of the 28 of Corey Walters. Zach trying to work his way back into the top 10 as he is one of the drivers in the hunt. And to try and keep his chances alive, he needs to try and work through the field as fast as possible. Another one of those drivers that are in the hunt that is struggling right now, DJ Hargrove. DJ currently running in the 13th position. He has a lot of ground to make up to try and keep his hunt hopes alive here at New Hampshire. These guys definitely want to try and get the best finishes that they can. If not win the race, they have a guaranteed advance into the next round.
Definitely we do. We've seen some very exciting racing tonight, especially after these restarts. A lot of these guys on fresh tires are going after it. Some guys making holes their own way, whichever way they can. Other guys just being a little bit patient and take advantage of it when the opportunity arises. That being said, we've still got 85 laps to go, so we got plenty of time for that 85 truck, Zach Linger, to make his way back up towards the front. Corey Walters in 28 tries to make a big move, diving in onto the bottom into turn 3. The 17 Alan Westman gives him plenty of room, and Corey Walters is able to take the position after the pass. That did also open the door, broke that momentum of the 17. That opened the door for the 85 to get by underneath as well. Zach Lindgren, he right back to the bumper. He's sandwiched between the 28 and the 17 right now.
Zach Lindgren going to try and look to the inside of Corey Walters here in 1 and 2. Gets a great run. Looks like he will complete the pass here as they come out of turn number 2. And that's going to move Zach Lindgren into the 9th position. And now he's going to try and work on the 88 of Bradley Wilson for 8th.
Tell you what, Dewey, you weren't kidding when you were saying earlier this is a Tyler Justice show. Last time by, he'd opened up his lead to 4.7 seconds. Now it's a 5.5 second lead for Tyler Justice over the 21 of Andrew Cardinale.
Meanwhile, the 85 Zach Lindgren, same turn, same style of pass over the 88 of Bradley Wilson. This 85 starting to come to life here the longer this run goes.
That does get him back into the top 10, Dewey. He is on the move, that's for sure. That should give him good enough for 8th position. Tell you what, don't look now, Dewey. That My Little Pony truck of Zach Lindgren is flying. That's something magical underneath the hood of that 85 Silverado tonight. Being able to get back all the way up to the 8th position at this point after restarting back around 17th after an off-schedule pit stop.
Mike Bruno has caught the 11 of Blake Falone. That battle will be for the 3rd position in turns 3 and 4. Mike Bruno going to dive down to the inside, see if he can't get by. A little bit of contact. The 11 of Blake Falone sideways, able to save it as Mike Bruno gets by, and so does the 89 of Spence Thompson, and Jackson Allen will also get by. That was a great job by Blake Falone to hold on to that truck and not collect any other trucks, as him and the 19 of Mike Bruno just had slight contact, and that sent the 11 for a dirt track slide out of turn number 4 here in New Hampshire.
Looks like 34, Ryan Broderick, just coming off of pit road, so he's made a pit stop early. So he's going to be out here on 20 to 25 lap fresher tires. I wonder if that was his pit strategy so he can go to the end with 76 laps remaining, 75 next time by, Dewey. He does have a little bit of damage to that 34 tag machine to the right front of his truck, but you can see right now he's quite a bit faster than these other drivers out there with fresh tires.
Right now, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th, all pretty close together here. Jackson Allen is trying to run down the 89 of Spence Thompson as Zach Lindgren looks to the inside of Blake Falone here. That is for the 6th position.
That is one heck of an amount of confidence in those tires, Dewey, this late in the run. Just about 22 laps on these tires, diving to the bottom. Well, in the meantime, the 11's in the high line, the 85's in the bottom, 34 on fresh tires after a recent pit stop. He's trying to find any way he can to get by, try to get back the leaders, get to his lap back.
I think these guys think better of that situation. Just going to let the 34 rocket by. But now Zach Lerner going to look to the inside of Blake Falone and try and take that spot away once again.
That's some pretty smart driving right there by the 85, Dewey. Actually, he waited just long enough for the 11 to just crack the throttle, lose a little bit of momentum, and took advantage of it on the bottom and shot right by. As all this has been going on, though, Tyler Justice has opened up an 8.2 second lead last time by. I think right now the last thing Tyler Justice is going to want to see at any time during this race is another caution.
Bradley Wilson, Corey Walters going at it. That is for the 8th position. Corey Walters is on the high side. Bradley Wilson is below him. Alan Westman right behind them. And DJ Hargrove starting to enter the picture on this battle as well.
Ryan Broderick is flying back through these cars with these fresh tires. He just went by Spence Thompson, so he's got his eyes set out on the leaders here shortly to try and get up there and get past these guys. He's got a little bit of ways to go, about 10 seconds to make up time on Tyler Justice to be able to get to him and get that lap back. First thing he needs to worry about, if anything, is getting by that 59 car. That is the first car one lap down, Michael Redding in the 59. So if a caution comes out before Broderick's able to get by the 59, Dewey, he's going to be in a tough position. He will not get the lucky dog. That'll be to the 59 unless the 59 is involved in that caution.
Zach Lindgren looking to crack the top 5 as he has caught the 9 of Jackson Allen. The 85 machine really has come alive the longer this run goes on here. And he is door to door right now with Jackson Allen for 5th. Zach Lindgren completes the pass, and he moves himself back into the top 5 the hard way. The 85 is definitely on the march to the front.
So like Ryan Broderick's got one more car to get by. That's the 21 of Andrew Cardinale, and he can open up and try to focus running down the 7 of Tyler Justice. So as the last time by, he's opening up a 10.4 second lead on the second place car. Yeah, Dewey, it has definitely been the number 7 Tyler Justice's show tonight as he goes underneath the 69 down the backstrip. Last lap by, Tyler Justice ran a 31 with an 81. The next closest driver was the Andrew Cardinale with the 32 with a 65. So he is just about 3/4 to a half a second faster than the second place car on this run, Dewey. That is pretty impressive.
Ryan Broderick has his work cut out for him as Michael Redding right in front of him is a lap down, but now the first car 1 lap down is the 69 of John Barrett. And he has about a whole straightaway over the 34 of Ryan Broderick. And caution is out on the speedway. Billy Hardgrove in the 22 and the 114 of Jared Beasley making contact in turns 1 and 2. Spins the 114 around, and that brings out the caution. I'm sure Tyler Justice did not want to see this caution. He opened up a 12.5 second lead before the yellow flag came out. I do imagine we should be seeing just about everybody coming down pit road.
Yeah, definitely do it. That couldn't have been a worse time right now for Tyler Justice. So he's going to have to do whatever he can to win that race off of pit road. But like we talked about, Ryan Broderick, who was in the chase and he was running hard through the field trying to get to that 1 lap down position, he will not see that lucky dog. So the only thing he's going to be able to do right now is actually stay out and hope to get a wave around and run around the back. And the only way he's going to be able to get through and hope for a quick caution so he can get on the track or into pit road and get his tires changed. Now here's a big advantage for Tyler Justice on pit road, Dewey. He's going to be the first one in his stall by a mile. So he's going to be able to win that race off pit road pretty easy because of all those lap cars that were gapped between him and the second place car of Andrew Cardinale.
Andrew Cardinale overshoots the pit stall. That definitely will guarantee the 7, the first spot out on pit road here. Tyler Justice, the first car off pit road by about a mile. Mike Bruno will come out second. Spence Thompson third. Zach Lindgren and Jackson Allen were side by side, but they're going to give it to the 85 of Zach Lindgren.
Looks like right now, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to have 4 cars that are going to try to stay out and get the wave around here. As once we go down to 1 to green, they'll be able to get caught up and get their laps back. Problem with that is they will not have time to pit to get fresh tires on those rigs of theirs. So that being said, that'll bring Tyler Justice to the lead. He will be restarting in the first position with Mike Bruno on the outside, I believe, Dewey.
Mike Bruno was looking for a good restart. Blake Falone tried to get in underneath him. Got extremely tight, pushed up the racetrack. No harm, no foul, but definitely had both of those drivers shuffled backwards a little bit. And Tyler Justice just took off.
And here we go, Dewey. The lights are out on the pace car. Those wave around cars will make their way around, and these boys will stack them up 2 by 2. Looks like we got a pretty exciting run coming up. We go back to green. We'll have 56 laps to go of the 175 here at the NMNTS Monday Night Thunder Round 1 of the Hunt at New Hampshire Motor Speedway.
Pace car looking to pull in here out of turn 4, and it does. And Tyler Justice is back on the gas, and we are back underway here at New Hampshire. Zach Lindgren trying to power around the outside right now. Spence Thompson in the 89 to take over that 3rd position. Jackson Allen right behind the 85 of Zach Lindgren. Spence Thompson gets into the 9 a little bit. Everybody keeps going in the correct direction. No harm, no foul, but that's going to put the 11 of Blake Falone in the picture along with Adrian Cardinale. Jackson Allen able to complete the pass over the 89 of Spence Thompson. Zach Lindgren has worked his way back up to the 3rd position, and he's done it the hard way. Very impressive run from the 85 here this evening.
Oh, back here in the pack, looked like the 2 gave a little bit of nudge to the 23. He spins around. Cause of caution, tough break for Ryan Broderick in the 23. Also comes out and gathers up the number 34 and the number 5, Dewey.
Jason Burgess is stuck on the high side. Ryan Broderick nowhere to go, along with Jason Alexander. Right now, your top 5, the 7 of Tyler Justice is still your leader. The 19 of Mike Bruno runs in the second position. Zach Lindgren, he is up to third in the 85 machine. Jackson Allen runs fourth, and the 21 of Andrew Cardinale will round out your top 5. DJ Hardgrove has to try and pick up the pace a little bit, as he is one of the drivers in the hunt, but he currently runs in the 11th position. Ryan Broderick on pit road trying to get that damage repaired. And he will go a lap down here.
That was a tough break for Ryan Broderick there, dude. He just got caught up after the 23 got spun. He tried to come down and just had nowhere to go at that time coming through the corner.
Caution lights are out next time by. We'll be getting back underway here at New Hampshire. And Tyler Justice and Mike Bruno set to lead you back underway here. And the green is back out.
Well, Dewey, we're inside a 50-lap score. This 175-lapper here at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Seems pretty exciting racing. It'll be interesting what kind of racing we get now on this restart. Truck to keep an eye on so far is that number 9 of Jackson Allen. Old Salta Bronco. He's been up towards the front. He's dropped back towards the rear. Now he's found his way back up towards the front, just like Zach Lindgren in the 85, currently running 4th.
Jackson Allen trying to play spoiler here tonight. Remember, he is not in the hunt, but he is the highest truck right now of non-hunt drivers currently running in the 3rd position.
We don't look now. DJ Hargrove's cracked back into the top 10. He's currently working on the 17 of Alan Westman. trying to get by in the bottom, thinks better of it, gets back in line on the high side as Sense Thompson in the 89 American Revolutionary Silverado dives to the bottom, try to take that position away from number 17, Alan Westman.
Alan Westman way high in turns 3 and 4, gets into the wall, able to keep going, but going to lose a ton of positions here.
Yeah, he was running pretty solidly inside the top 10, running in that 8th position. That's going to drop him all the way back down to just about 14th, 15th position.
Right now, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. You could put a blanket over them. They're all so close together right now. Mike Bruno trying to hold them all off. Jackson Allen trying to get by the 19 of Mike Bruno. And Zach Lindgren lying in wait with Andrew Cardinale right behind him.
Pretty good battle going on here, ladies and gentlemen, for the last 2, 3, 4 laps between the 114 and the 43, give and take. 114 getting to the 43's bumper, making it by, and now we got the 43 just last lap trying to get back to the 114's bumper, try to get back by him. It's all part of this short track racing here at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. And Zach Lindgren will dive to the bottom of the number 9 of Jackson Allen. Tries to get by as the number 9 just lost a little bit of momentum. That's going to sandwich the 85 just beneath the number 19 of Mike Bruno as well. Although 85 Zach Lindgren was getting a run down the backstretch. And the 85 of the My Little Pony truck, Zach Lindgren, will finally get that position back and move into the 3rd spot, taking it over by the number 9 of Jackson Allen.
Zach Lindgren to the bumper, the 19 of Mike Bruno coming off of turns 3 and 4. Zach going to look to the inside here and try and work his way into the 2nd position. Zach Lindgren completes the pass in turns 3 and 4, puts himself into the second position. And Jackson Allen now looking to the inside of Mike Bruno.
Last lap by Dewey Tyler Justice ran a 31 with a 6.45, and Zach Lingen ran a 31 with a 9.28 to secure second.
Jackson Allen around out of turn 2 on the backstretch.
He will keep it down off the racing surface, ladies and gentlemen, and be able to get it back out and continue going, and we will continue with green flag run.
Jackson is trying to play spoiler here this evening. He was the highest running non-hunt driver and just spins out of turn 2, battling with the 19 of Mike Bruno.
Last time by, your leader, ladies and gentlemen, ran a 31.77, and Zach Lindgren in the 85 My Little Pony truck ran a 31.81. Those guys are running virtually identical lap times now.
Virtually no change in the distance from first to second, about 2.4 seconds. Been that way for almost 3 laps in a row. We'll see if there is any difference as Zach Lindgren's coming across the stripe right now. He falls 0.2 behind. Now he's 2.6 seconds back of your leader, Tyler Justice. Right now, your top 5. The 7 of Tyler Justice is currently your leader, 2.5 seconds ahead. Running in the second position, that is the 85 of Zach Lindgren. A great rebound after he went to the back, and he has worked his way all the way up to second place. Running in third right now, that is the 19 of Mike Bruno, the other SimSpec PC Tower machine. Behind him, running in the fourth position, that will be
Dewey,
the 21.
The 28 just forces his way through the back end of the 88 of Bradley Wilson. He gets into him hard. Bradley Wilson's able to hold on to the truck and keep us going under green, but that was your classic bump and run right there, Dewey. Corey Walters in that 28 truck must have just found something at the end of this long run. He's picked up quite a few positions here in the last 5-6 laps. He's now up there racing for DJ Hargrove for the top 8 and 9th position as the 114 Jared Beasley's able to get by him on the ice side. Looks like so far we've had a few trucks out here tonight who have moved their way back to the hauler into the garage. Looks like Jason Alexander, Chase Stewart, Ken Younts, Cody West, and Ronald White have all moved their cars back to the haulers. They are out of the race at this time. That being said, we do currently have 17 cars running around on the lead lap right now. Our first car one lap down is the 00 of Gordon Larson Jr. With the speeds that the number 7 of Tyler Justice putting up with 23 laps to go, is going to be catching some additional lap traffic coming up here on the 17 next before we know it.
Caution is out on the Speedway. Looks like the 69 of John Barron's spinning in turn number 2. Most all the leaders on pit road currently. First truck off pit road is the 7 of Tyler Justice. Mike Bruno comes out right behind him in second. Third will be the 85 of Zach Morgan, followed by Andrew Cardinale and the 114 of Jared Beasley.
Well, dude, this looks like hopefully this will be our last caution of the race. I think this will be the last time we'll see any of these drivers come down pit road, that's for sure, that are up here in the top 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 positions.
Everybody doubled up, ready for the restart here. Say, not very many laps to go here. Your top four, all Hunt drivers. Tyler Justice, Mike Bruno, Zach Lindgren, Andrew Cardinale. Everybody wanting a win to automatically advance. Pace car is in, and we are back underway. A great restart by the 19 of Mike Bruno.
Well, now Dewey, driver out there on a mission, that number 2 with DJ Hargrove, trying to get his way back into the top 10. He's picked up 10th position now. Looks like he's working on Craig Lerman, trying to move up to 9th.
Zach Lindgren trying to battle the 19 of Mike Bruno for second.
As those two battle side by side, the 21 Andrew Cardinale wants to stick his nose into this little fight. Be interesting to see if the My Little Pony Chevrolet will be able to hold it down on the bottom. He drives it in hard into turn 1. Pulls off a little slide job coming out of turn 2 down the backstretch, picks up second place position, open up now to run down, try and run down the 7, Dewey. Caution on the racetrack, Dewey, and around goes Blake Falone and the number 11 coming off exit. I'll have to go back and take a look at this one and see what happened there, ladies and gentlemen.
Seems like Blake had to really get on the brakes and not hit the 23 of Jason Burgess. Gets tagged by the 00 of Gordon Larson Jr. As expected, nobody comes down pit road. There are not very many laps left here, and all these guys trying to get that victory so they can move on to the next round of the hunt.
Well, when we come back to green here, Dewey, looks like we're going to have a good old-fashioned 10-lap shootout here at New Hampshire Motor Speedway for the first race of the hunt. Needless to say, this has been one pretty exciting race. A lot of lead changes, or I shouldn't say a lot of lead changes, but a lot of passing throughout these races. Under these restarts, these guys going out with fresh tires. So we're going to have about 10 to go when we go green this time. It'll be interesting to see how hard these drivers are going to run. Well, it's going to come down to the restart, if anything, Dewey. It's going to be up to Zach Lindgren to try to time that restart, the same as he does with Tyler Justice. Because Tyler's been able to get out quite far on these restarts right off of the bat, and he's been able to get out in that clean air and get away. So Zach Lindgren's going to have to do everything he can to keep up with him on these restart right here, Dewey, and try to time it the same way.
And Tyler Justice, Zach Lindgren set to take you back to green here. Pace car is in, and Tyler Justice on the gas hard, and we're back underway. Green is out. Right now, good battle for third right now. Oh boy, the 28. Corey Walters almost gets up into the outside walls. He was on the outside of Andrew Cardinale and Mike Bruno, and that was for third.
And we got
trouble
wide
in the back. John
stretch.
Barron going around.
Same time John Barron was spinning, Dewey, we had three cars, three wide, going down the center of the backstretch. They've gathered it back up now, running 2x2.
DJ Hargrove sideways along with the 62 of David Heise off turn 2. David Heise hard to the inside wall. Caution is out. And the 2 of DJ Hargrove just gets loose. David Heise loose right above him in the same spot.
Yeah, Dewey, tough break for the 62 there. The 2 just got really loose coming off exit. That forced the 62 to react as hard as he could to keep him going on the wall, jerking the wheel right, and then back left got him just loose, and he ends up going around the 2 and hitting the inside wall. Well, Dewey, that's going to leave us one good old-fashioned shootout when we come back. I think we're going to have, we'll be looking at pretty much a green-white checker. I think we will have 2 full laps to go when we go back to green. With all these hunt drivers up towards the front here, Dewey, I have a feeling we may be seeing some of these guys talking to each other about how important it is. We heard from Tyler Justice in the pre-race after the pole award win that how important it is to get that first win so you don't have to deal with the other races here along down the line being forced to win. We could see one serious checker for records when we go back to green here. It looks like it's going to be around lap 2 will be the green flag.
Your top 5 right now, Tyler Justice will be the leader. Zach Lindgren to his outside in second. Andrew Cardinale third. Mike Bruno fourth. Spence Thompson in fifth. All 5 of those drivers are drivers that are in the hunt.
And ladies and gentlemen, lights are out on the pace car. Next time by, we will have 2 to go as we pick up the green flag.
Well, here we go. It all comes down to this. Tyler Justice has been the leader for most of the race. Can he hang on and pick up the victory here at New Hampshire? Pace car looks to pull in, and he does. Tyler gets a little bit of a shot in the shorts from Andrew Cardinale, and we're underway. And a brake check up at the front causes a massive pile up in the back. Terry Mason involved, Blake Falone, DJ Hargrove, Michael Redding, Bradley Wilson, Craig Learman, Terry Mason,
Who else has one?
Tyler Justice will come away with the victory here tonight. Zach Lindgren second, Andrew Cardinale third, Mike Bruno fourth, Spence Thompson fifth, Corey Walters sixth, Jared Beasley seventh. And through all the wreckage, we have to make sure we get the correct finish here. Should be Gordon Larson Jr. 8th. Looks like Jason Burgess 9th. Blake Falone 10th. Michael Redding 11th. Alan Westman 12th. DJ Hargrove 13th. Craig Learman 14th. Terry Mason 15th. And Bradley Wilson 16th. Andrew Cardinale up here with us right now. Andrew, congratulations on the third place run. I know you'd like to fight for the win there in the first race of the hunt, but third place not too bad.
Yeah, we were certainly digging on those last few restarts. Was hoping I could have cleared Zach at least on that restart, but we were just coming into this race pretty much with the mentality of maintaining our losses, or minimizing our losses, I should say. Just trying to keep a small gap to the guys up front. So did what we had to do, got that lap led early, and just did everything we could to stay up front. Had a couple of run-ins, made sure to tell everyone over all teams if we hit it all, it's nothing personal, just time to turn up the heat.
Well, that is definitely true, as I know you've really got to fight for everything you can get, because basically a win will guarantee you into the next round, and that is obviously the ultimate goal. But nonetheless, congratulations on the third place here tonight. I know it was hard fought. Anyone you would like to thank here tonight?
Oh yeah, I got a lot of family behind me, of course. Also, TN Designs is normal, PSI TV and Pit Stop Insider is normal. Um, Speed with Attitude Motorsports. I'll actually be jumping on here soon at Talladega and Homestead. Uh, First time we're actually getting a legitimate sponsor on the truck. Also working on another one. Hopefully we get ZekiNet on the truck. Working on a lot of stuff going on. It's going to be a fun hunt. Of course, got to thank David Levine for everything he does for me. He's my weekly coach. And yeah, David Levine Racing, everybody at the shop. It was a lot of fun tonight. And obviously, thank you guys and the league for making this happen. And yeah, hopefully we talk to you tomorrow night and beyond.
Most definitely. Once again, congratulations, and we will see you tomorrow night.
All right, hope to see you there.
Now here with your second place finisher, Zach Lindgren. Zach, you were running up front, went to the back, fought and clawed your way back up to second place. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. It was a hard race tonight. I honestly wasn't expecting that hard of a race from everybody, but everyone raced clean, everyone raced smart, and it was a really fun race tonight, and I'm glad I can bring it home, P2.
Yeah, that was one heck of a run you've made tonight, Zach, for sure. What did you see there on that last restart?
I knew Tyler was going to try something different. I was trying to jump it as hard as I could and as best as I could so I could stick with him and possibly make a run at the win, but he played it smart. He stayed calm. He stayed collected on that restart, and my heart was pounding, and I just really wasn't focusing. And at one point, I thought my race was over. Well, over from second, but we were able to stick with it and stick on Tyler and stay just ahead of Andrew on that last caution.
Yeah, great job tonight. That was a lot of fun watching the My Little Pony truck rip around the track tonight from back to front and front to back. So congratulations on that second place finish. Anybody you want to thank out there tonight?
Yeah, I want to thank the guys at WFO. They gave me one heck of a truck. I mean, I wouldn't be here in this truck if it wasn't for those guys. They gave me a shot, and I hope I'm delivering as best as I can. You guys for putting on this race week in and week out. You guys taking time out of your lives to do this. The brave men and women overseas. My Little Pony for sponsoring the truck. Go see the movie October 6th. Yeah, just everyone that's ever helped me in this. I just got to thank them.
Sounds good. Go celebrate with your team. Enjoy the second place finish, and we'll see you next week.
All right, thank you, sir. Thank you, guys.
That was your second place finisher, Zach Lindgren, in the number 85 My Little Ponies truck. I think Dewey's running in now, trying to get a hold of the number 7 of Tyler Justice. Dewey, you have any luck reaching him?
Well, Tyler, congratulations. You've got yourself into the next round of the hunt, and you achieved your goal here tonight, and you were pretty dominant all night long.
Yes, sir. Thank you. That's a big win. Lock us into the next round. That way we don't have to worry about Talladega. Move on to the next round and hopefully take it from there and get some more strong finishes. Going to go out and try to win these next 2 races in this round and continue the momentum through the chase, hopefully.
Yeah, definitely. You were definitely the class of the field. We were checking lap times there a little bit during this race and saw you were considerably dominant when you got out clean airs. What can you attribute that to?
Mainly just when you're back in traffic like that, the air's so dirty and it's so tight trying to get around people. It's really a huge advantage to have clean air and not have any cars that you're having to race around. That's a big deal. If you get 2 cars running side by side, the guy in front of them's going to pull away considerably because it slows you down so much when you're battling and around different cars. So if you have clean air, that's a big deal right there.
Yeah, for sure. Congratulations on the win tonight. That, if I remember correctly, that's going to be 4 of the last 5 for your SimSpec PC Tower rigs and all these series. So keep up the good work. Go out and celebrate. Congratulations on making it to the next step to the hunt. Dewey, you got anything else for our winner tonight? Well, Tyler, congratulations on that win. We seem to have a little bit of technical difficulties. We're missing a little bit here. So with that being said, go out and celebrate. Congrats on the win, and we look forward to seeing you here tomorrow night as we run in the Grand National Series as well.
All right, I appreciate it, man.
All right, take care. Ladies and gentlemen, that's our winner. Tyler Justice in the SimSpec PC Towers number 7 truck this evening, capturing the first win of the hunt, and he will move him into the next stage. Now it's to see if he can keep up his dominance, and also tomorrow night we have the Grand National Series going on with the chase over there, so be interested to see if Tyler's able to do as well on that race as tomorrow night is also. That being said, we're about wrapped up here now, Dewey, and just want to turn it over to you for a little bit if you have anything you want to go over quick.
Just want to say thanks to everybody who tuned in tonight on YouTube. As always, please like the video. That helps out a bunch. Please subscribe as well. Keep you up to date every time that we go live here on No Breaks TV. We're also on Facebook. Make sure to check us out, nobreaks.tv, and the NMNTS is also on Facebook. Check them out to keep up to date with the points and everything that they're doing with the league here on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Just want to say thanks again to everybody here at No Breaks TV for letting me up here in the booth, and we'll turn it over to you.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, another great race by yourself, as always, Dewey. Congratulations. Phenomenal job. And Tom Jenks up in the booth running the cameras and all the angles for you guys out there in YouTube land watching the stream. That being said, I want to just say big thanks to a few of our sponsors tonight. First and foremost, you have Motorsims Racing Magazine, who this series is brought to you by them, and the NMNTS Monday Night Thunder. Go check them out at www.motorsimsracing.com. I also want to say a big shout out to BA Graphics and TN Designs. BA Graphics was our pole award person tonight, so Tyler Justice also won the pole for tonight's first race, and he'll take home the BA Graphics pole award. Also, go out and check out www.oilcanhancocks.com. Oilcan Hancock's Quality Goods. They're a pretty cool little website and company out there that provides different fragrances for men as we're coming into the fall season, getting ready to come up for Christmas. Go ahead and get some of your early Christmas shopping done. Go out and pick something up for your significant other out there. But if you do, make sure you go to that website and use the Thunder17 code to get yourself a little discount. Definitely last but not least is SimSpec PC Towers. You can reach them at www.simspec.com. Ken Younce and John Barron do one heck of a job over there with their PC Tower business. Go take a look at them if you get a chance. If you're interested in any kind of simulator racing, farming, or flight, they can get you hooked up with the PC Tower, get you ready to go, or get you out here with us whenever you're ready to go. That being said, I am Tom Vanas for Dewey Lorzell and Tom Jenks and No Breaks TV. Have a great evening, ladies and gentlemen. That will conclude tonight's broadcast of the NMNTS Monday Night Thunder Series here at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. We will pick up with you again tomorrow night, right at around 8 p.m. for the NMNTS Grand National Series. Thank you again and have a great night.